ride on board with him. This is ILR3 Xbox for the British Grand Prix. We're almost towards the end of qualifying then. So we're going to wait and see what happens here. Sam has taken a little bit of a slide there. Luckily, Sam has improved. We've seen, the only difference really is we've seen Steerage and Hamilton top the timing sheets, with Steerage improving to a 1:36.7, which is pretty good right now. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do and see if he can improve on his teammate. Sam, I don't think is going to improve maybe. He's going to get a lap in, but it's not going to improve his best, I don't think. Well, so that's the third, but on my screen it was 1:39. That was weird. But anyway, here we go, as he is in third place. So we've got, at the moment, we've got a Mercedes and a Mercedes and a Force India and a Force India. So, predicted at this stage at the moment, we've got Freyhard in fourth. No, actually, no, not Force India and the Haas. The cars look exactly the same, so that's probably why. So, there we go. As Edited Fawn is, I think, on a lap. Yes, he is. He's going past Sector 1. We have got 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining of qualifying. And I'm trying to think of another word here, but my Xbox dying is an equivalent to a power cut or a storm that's hit Silverstone and has hit my Xbox. So I don't know. I'm joking, obviously. I'm good at making jokes. But anyway, Edited Fawn is going past Sector 2, going past the international, well, one of the pit straights. The old pit straight actually, which, if some of you do not know, is actually always Vivian has lost it in cops, as these are the first couple of turns on the iRacing game. I think it was the 2009 version of the circuit, and for me that's quite confusing. When I was asked to commentate on that layout in iRacing for one league, it was confusing because I thought Cops Corner was in Sector 2 and stuff like that, but it wasn't. So, yeah, as Edited Fawn is going past Val now to see what he can do. We have got the checker flag has fallen. Steerage, 1:36.6. That is a mega lap from him. The track is going to evolve though, so we could see improvement. Edited Fawn, he could not get further up the field, but he has improved to 1:38.033. Now, what is happening with Jason? He's going through Sector 3. I'm just seeing who's further in on a lap. Jason could be, yeah, Jason is further in on our lap. He's done really well on a pad. Last couple of races, can he get up more up the field? He's in 6th at the moment, he improved by 3 tenths. What about Ninja Nuke? He's going through Stowe and Vale almost, and he's going into the pits. Freyhard, he's coming across the final corner. Can he get the top 3? Can he beat Smasher Sam? Can he get pole? No, he's not. He's 4th. He stays 4th. Smasher Sam has hit the grass and he's out. So he's not improving. So I think the only person that can improve is Hamilton. He's going through past Chapel now and going through the Hanger Straight. Oh, that was a nasty crash from Smasher Sam. I've just seen his car on that in the middle of Beckett's towards Chapel. So that would have been a very nasty crash in real life, I got to say. But there we go. As Hamilton is going through Vale now, and he's been challenging his teammate pretty much all season. So I wonder how he's going to do here as he goes towards the final corner. What is it? It's still P2. He cannot improve to get pole. But 16,000 separated between him and Steerage. That is close between the two. You can tell the teammates do practice together and they like being teammates together. That is insane. So, we're going to look at... No, it's not 2000s. What are you on about? His lap time probably got invalidated. That's probably why. But anyway, Steerage is on pole with Hamilton in P2. We've got Smasher Sam in P3. We've got Freyard in 4th. Ninja Nuke in 5th. Jason in 6th. Edited Fawn in 7th. Epics in 8th. Leper in 9th. And Blazer Guns rounding up your top 10. And we've got Bibbin, Revolution, Vanquisher, Street Gamer, and Jack And because it was into conditions for the quali, every single driver, they get 3 tyre choice for the race. And that's going to be crucial. But for Britain, it really doesn't matter what tyre you start on. The only advantage starting on the softs is because you're going to get more track position, you're going to get more grip. But the disadvantage is you'll pit a lot earlier than the mediums. Not that early. Probably about 5 or 6 laps, maybe. But the mediums could last a lot longer, but had less grip at the beginning. So you probably will gain less positions at that stage. So I wonder what the drivers will choose. It's going to be a very tough decision. I think we'll see a mixture of strategies. I don't think we will see anyone go on the hards because literally I don't think we will. So yeah, unless we see someone die in lap 1, which I almost did. I thought that would have been my race over, but luckily it wasn't. As we are waiting for the drivers to ready up for the start of the British Grand Prix. It is sunny, luckily, which is good news for them. It is like the real life 2018 British Grand Prix, which is good news. So, here we go, 26 laps, full of fun. I will just quickly tell you the pit strategy. Pit strategy for Britain. People are most likely going to pit on the softs between laps 9 and 12. And mediums to softs will they'll pit around about laps 16 to 20. It does vary really depending on the strategy. So, I've seen someone go a bit wide there. That was Jason actually. So Jason's been disqualified and so is his teammate. So the 2 Red Bulls, it's not going to warm their tyres any good. And I can see steerage on the medium tyres. And I think his teammate is as well. But let's just check the detail a minute. Yes, steerage and Hamilton are on the mediums. I wasn't expecting that. But I'm guessing they're focusing more about race position. Because they're at the front anyway, they can hold their position well and try not to get penalties. But they're going to be under pressure from Smasher Sam behind because he's going to be a threat in the race because he's on softer tyres. But Sam's tyres will start to die a bit more than Hamilton's and steerage's. So even if Sam gets past them at the early stages, maybe they will claw back and regain that position anyway when it gets to the pit stops. So let's just look. As Jason is on the hards, I thought nobody would go on the hards for this race, but one person's gone on the hards. And I was going to follow him, but I can't because he's in the pits. No, he's on the grid. So yeah, so it's going to be very tricky for Jason to warm his tyres up because the hard tyres are going to be very, very cold around here, but we shall see. As everybody is starting to line up on the grid, ready for the session to begin. I hope you're all hyped up for 26 laps full of action. Here we go. We are about to get underway here in Britain. The fiber lights are about to come on there, revving up their engines, and we are underway here for ILR3 Xbox. Looks like it's a pretty even start for the Mercedes, but Freyhard has got a diving good start. Now he's already gained 2 positions, and Hamilton's quite lost massively there. He's down to 4th. As Freyhard and Sam are having a little bit of a battle. The 2 Ferraris having a bit of a battle as well. Ninja Nuke's under pressure from Blazer Guns, the 2 Ferraris. Hamilton's under pressure from Ninja Nuke as well. So already some changes through the fields at the moment as the Ferrari was already looking for a move towards the start of Sector 1. Here comes Ninja Nuke on Hamilton. He's going to try and look at Freyhard closing up. I did say at the beginning of the race that the soft runners will be a threat to Hamilton and steerage, and it's already become a threat to Hamilton. Will it become a threat to steerage? Let's find out. Freyhard is really catching up on steerage at the moment. He can't afford to become too aggressive at the early parts of the race. You've really got to survive the first few laps and then make sure your tyres are warmed up and you get used to the track and stuff like that. As they go through the hangar straight, he's going to try for a move. I can actually feel it. He's going to take the right-hand side now. It's going to be a challenge actually going through Stowe. And can Steerage cover off his line? He's trying to. He's not giving up, but Freyhard gets the move done, and he's in the lead of the race for the first time this season. And we do have a yellow flag, which was Revolution. Oh, he's hit the wall. I think he's lost his front wing. That was almost going into Vale. As, yeah, he is going into the pits right now. And his teammate is not doing any better either as well. So he's right down the back. And Revolution has got a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane. Now, they got to be careful with the pit lane because the Delta, they got to slow down a lot sooner than most tracks actually. That's what caught me off guard yesterday. And I thought, oh yeah, I got loads of time to slow down before I go into the pit lane. And I realised too late, and I had a 5-second stop go. And since I had to pit again to go onto the dry tyres, I had to serve my stop go. So, you know, typical, eh? So, we are already seeing some gaps starting to form. Sam is, excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat today. But anyway, I'm going to see how this goes. As Sam is gonna see if he can challenge Steerage as well. Down the inside of Steerage. But Steerage gets the better line and Steerage holds on. But Sam could get another chance going through Vale. Almost a bit of a lock-up from Sam, actually. He couldn't quite get the move done yet. He's well on the back of him now, though. Hamilton's well on the back of Sam as well. So, hopefully, maybe if Hamilton can get past Sam, then maybe he can try and cover off his teammate, maybe. So, we're already starting to see a train form. Look at Laser Guns right behind as well. Hamilton looks like he was going to get a double overtake there. Look at this. Oh, no, Hamilton spun. Oh no, so he's made a bit of contact and he's already dropping down the field. His medium tyres are not going to be good at all. Doesn't look like he's got damage though, but he's 14th right now and he's dropped massive positions. So, before I forget, let's see who has won the Supercharged Award for today. So I'm going to get annoyed, people can get annoyed that they done. We have got a clear winner this time. It is Rampage who has got the Supercharged Award, and just to make sure that I don't get any complaints, I'm going to write it down. So if people ask me in an Xbox party tonight when we're doing banner chats and stuff, then I will say the right one this time, because I got told off by saying the wrong one on stream once. But there we go. So, Hamilton will probably have to pit earlier than expected. Laser Guns is having a run on Smasher Sam as well. There's so many battles already happening in this British Grand Prix. It's been insane at the moment. This is really good racing from all of them, as Ninja Nuke is going to have another look, maybe not. Laser Gun takes it. Laser Gun is having a very good race so far. He's also been a gainer as well. One of our new drivers, Street Gamer, he has also gained 6 positions as well. So very welcome to Street Gamer, who is a new driver to this league, and he's doing ever so well already because he started 14th and now he's 8th, which is pretty good. As there was a little bit of a slide from Laser Guns there, so he's going to lose quite a bit of time there. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Oh, look at this. Sam's going to have another look on Laser Guns. Oh my word, this is incredible. His team, Ninja Nuke's probably going to have a lot of pressure as well. Just look at this. This is awesome. If they make the move around Cops, that would just be incredible. But they're saying right now, because they don't want to be too aggressive, Smasher Sam is catching up to Steerage. I don't know which battle to look for. This is incredible. Laser Guns got a 3-second penalty. Not sure what happened there, but we are starting to see quite a few people get a few warnings already. Ninja Nuke's going to have another look, and also Edited Fraud is right behind as well. You can see a good view right behind as well from Ninja Nuke and Laser Guns. Laser Guns gets the job done. He's got the position back from Ninja Nuke into 4th, but look at Ninja Nuke. He is hungry for this. He's going to take the right-hand side line. Laser Guns is up for this challenge. They're going towards the start-finish straight. Let's see what they can do now. Going towards turn 1. This is where the new DRS straight was added recently, and it has created a lot of overtaking opportunities. Ninja Nuke's having another look. Can he make it work better this time? Probably not. And he's still right on the back of Laser Guns. Let's just see what he does here on the right-hand side. Going towards the end of sector 1. Edited Fawn is in a position, though, where he could recover on his mistakes, which is probably where he needs to be right now, as here he is. Ninja Nuke is in 4th now. And Edited Fawn and Blazer Guns are still side by side going through cops. Blazer Guns holds on. Edited Fawn decides to stay back for the moment. It's good to see that most of these drivers are keeping it clean, but I spoke too soon. Edited Fawn hit up the back a little bit of Blazer Guns. Blazer Guns has dropped down the order. His teammate Leper and Street Gamer has just gone past him. Looks like he's fine. I don't think he's got damage by the looks of things in his car, so he can keep going, but I don't think he's done his tyres any good. He's on a wheel, so ooh, he's almost hit the back of Street Gamer. That was close from him, as Epix has become the first driver to retire from the session. So that is unfortunate. Didn't quite see what happened there. Ninja Nuke gaining a 3-second time penalty. We are already seeing quite a lot of penalties already on this track. So is Rampage as well, our Supercharged winner. Laser Guns has got some working to do because he's got Street Game on the back of him now. Going towards the DRS straight. He's going to get DRS by looks of things. What can he do? Makes the move stick maybe? Yes, he does. The number 72 driver of Street Gamer is up in 2. He number 7. Let us know who has been your standout driver so far in ILR3 Xbox tier. This has been absolutely amazing to watch so far, as Smasher Sam is now 3 tenths behind Steerage. Jason gaining another penalty. I think he's got his first one. So let's see what Sam can do, if he can challenge Steerage again. Yes, I think he does in the Force India as he goes through Val now. Yes, he does. It's the wrong camera, so I'm going to go on board. There we go. Steerage has managed to get past him again. Steerage managing to get the switch back. Smasher Sam is going to have another look towards turn 1. Let's see what he can do here. Not quite, but he's matching on pace, which is absolutely brilliant to see. His ERS deployment is on a good amount at the moment, so he can rank that up to a very good amount. Once he overtakes, he can rank it up to 4, and he should be alright. Steerage is not doing much better though on ERS. He's on 26%, now down to 19. Sam's going to have more ERS to play with than Steerage, so if I was a strategist, I would probably say that probably Sam would probably get the move done because he balances much of his ERS. The order has shaken up quite a bit here, which is good. It's nice to have a little bit of unpredictability in this league. Going towards Maggots and Beckett. Meanwhile, towards the back of the field, Street Gamer is still chasing Laser Guns. Street Gamer hasn't made his way past Laser Guns yet. He may be looking for an opportunity to pounce at the moment, but he's not going to quite do so yet, as Steerage manages to cover him off ever so slightly, which he does. He's starting to pull away a little bit, but Smasher Sam, I think he's gaining a little bit more speed in the corners, which is good to see as they're going towards the start-finish straight. Here we go, as we got Leper, the first person to go into the pit lane. He is going to stop. I think he's going to go on to a set of the medium tyres, as Steerage is trying to pull away as much as he can, but can't quite do it. Street Gamer also has Jason right behind him as well to challenge. So Street Gamer has got to be on the attack and also on the defense at the same time. And being a good driver is very important you get that right. Something I have not seemed to have mastered on this game yet. As Sam almost went a little bit wide there towards just past Cox, but luckily he's all right. Street Gamer was having a little look towards Cox there. He could have another chance going through the hanger straight in a minute. He's going through Maggots and Beggots and Chapel now. Laser Guns is not within DRS range, so that's going to be an advantage for Street Gamer. Hopefully no contact, because otherwise Jason can get the move done maybe on any mistake. Looks like Street Gamer's tyres is on better condition as Street Gamer has made his way past Blazer Guns. But look, Blazer Guns is fighting back. He's fighting back, but look at Jason on those hard tyres. This is really good stuff from the tyres you would not expect to look at this Grand Prix. Just look at that blue hard compound tyre. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's a shame it won't be the 2019 game, but it is fun while it lasted. Jason is looking on Blazer Guns now. He is waiting. He is not taking any chances unless he can do it, because if you gamble on an overtake and get it wrong, then it is definitely going to cost you towards the end of this race. Oh, that looked like there was a little bit of desync there. Or it might have been a little bit of a lag spike for one of the drivers, but that was a sudden movement, I think. But I don't know, we'll just have to find out. So Freyhard still leads Steerage by 1 second. Steerage at some point is going to be a DRS range of Freyhard, but he's not challenging Freyhard at the moment. But Sam is challenging Steerage. Let's just go on the back of him. Looks like Sam almost had a go at Steerage at Stowe. He's going through the club now. Steerage can see Freyhard at the background. Sam may have a look now. No, he's not. But meanwhile, Steerage's teammate Hamilton is down in 8th place at the moment. So he has got a lot of making up to do if he wants to gain some more points as Street Gamer goes into the pits for a set of the medium compound tyres. We are starting to see a lot of the soft runners about to go into the pit. This is where the pit window opens, ka-ching. And as Revolution has got a time penalty as well. Street Gamer has been in the pits for quite a long time, but it is a long run to the pits on this circuit. It is quite a long pit stop from what I'm told, so I should have timed it yesterday when I was racing, but I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to think about it. But here goes Jason on Blazer Guns. Wow. I don't know why I missed that, but Jason has just got past Blazer Guns. Jason on a pad as well. It is tricky for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. It is tricky to go on a pad here, but they're on similar penalties. Blazer Guns is going to look for another opportunity on softer tyres, and he does it. And here we go, Smasher Sam goes into the pits. Steerage setting the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:30. So the soft tyres are starting to die out right now. But the hero of the day so far is Jason. He's catching up to the soft and medium runners already. So maybe the other tyres are starting to struggle a little bit. As Blazer Guns almost made a little bit of a mistake there, but Jason and Steerage getting a 3-second time penalty, so that's not going to help his cause. But don't forget, I think Sam might have got a penalty. I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, I should really keep in track of the penalties, because otherwise it's going to be an absolute disaster otherwise. As Leopard's gone on a penalty as well. So Sam, let's just check the tyres, because I know a few people want to check the tyres. Yeah, Sam has gone on to a set of the medium tyres. Rampage had to pit, and he's gone on to a set of the hard tyres. So another person on the hard tyres, but we do know that for Rampage, because of that mistake, the hard tyres will make it to the end. So he won't have to make any more pit stops. Jason is running low on ERS. Let's check Blazer Guns ERS. He's on 52%. So probably Blazer Gun will get the move, but his tyres are starting to die as Blazer Gun's going into the pit. So is Frey Hard, so is Ninja Nuke, and so is Edited 4. Now, let's follow Sam going towards Stowe, because it'll be interesting to see where will the leaders come out in front or behind Sam. We'll just have to wait and see. He's just got past Vale. Now approaching Club, going towards the start-finish straight. So where is Frey Hard going to come up in relation to Sam? Because he was leading. Is Sam going to go out ahead? No, he's not. So Frey Hard, because he pitted earlier, that helps him quite a lot. But Sam is able to close the gap a little bit more to Frey Hard. So that wasn't a bad pit stop from Master Sam, to be honest, as he's able to close a bit of a gap. He's also got his teammate behind as well. So I wonder how that's going to play out, as Sirius still is in the lead now due to him being on the medium tyre since the start of this race. I think the softs to the mediums is the best strategy here in dry conditions. Don't forget, ILR1 and ILR4 is also being broadcasted. It is on Twitch. For more information, look on the Twitter if you want to follow those at the same time. They should be cracking races also. There is no ILR2 Xbox stream tonight. But hopefully there will be an ILR2 stream next week from their usual commentators, as Vanquisher, he's got a 5-second stop go. As look at Sam and Frey Hard, they're fighting. Oh, that's a bit of contact again for Smasher Sam. But Sam's going to have warmer tyres than Frey Hard, so he's going to have more grip at this stage, as he's going to take the left-hand side line into turn 1. Stays where he is at the moment. Ninja Nuke is already behind his teammate quite a bit, actually, so he was close in the pit stops, but unfortunately not quite close yet. Edited Fawn, he was another person that also pitted as well. So I think all the soft runners that were out pitted. So let's see what Smasher Sam makes of Frey Hard now. Frey Hard is in the net lead of this race, just to let you know. We are halfway into this Grand Prix now. 13 laps down, 14 laps to go. Who is your favourite to win this Grand Prix? Let us know in the chat. Sam just wants that win so badly, but he's got to bear in mind he's also got penalties. I'm not sure if Frey Hard is. I will check at around about 5 or 6 laps time on whether that is the case, as they're going to go side by side, go through Stowe. Very tight exit from the both of them. Sam is going to go through Vale now and see if he can get the move done on Frey Hard. But not good on this occasion. He stays where he is. Sam is on 85% of ERS. He's bumping it up to 4 now. What is Frey Hard's ERS looking like? Quite low at the moment, down to 16. He's dropping it down a little bit, but he's going to have threat from Sam, who's on higher ERS and able to manage it effectively. Now, what I'm liking about Sam's saving of ERS is because he is, when he's not overtaking, he's bumping it down. When he's not trying to close up to Frey Hard, he's bumping it down. But when he does close up, he only bumps it up a little bit, and only bumps it up to 4 and 5 when he's close by like 1/10. So he is trying his best today, because he doesn't want to be in a situation where you run out of battery and you're not able to make a move. So that is what Sam is trying to do for the closing stages of this race. I'm going to see actually if there's any other battles going on through the field. I don't think there is, but Sam's going to have another look for the hammer straight towards Stowe. Almost a bit of touching wheels again. And Sam's gone off the circuit. Hopefully they won't hit each other. Doesn't look like they are. But to be honest, it's not intentional anyway. So it looks like they are all good as Sam is improving on his lap times these last couple of laps, which is pretty good. He's eating time to Freyhard as well. Don't forget the medium runners of Steerage, Hamilton and Jack still yet to pit. But Jack is doing very well on those medium tyres, but he's already got the ones on newer tyres, Freyhard and Smasher Sam and Ninja Nuke catching up. So eventually Jack, I think, will have to yield and let them pass maybe. There's no point in challenging. This is not going to help Smasher Sam as Freyhard is already pulling away, but Smasher Sam is already coming across traffic, so this is going to get very interesting. But luckily Jack has moved out of the way and two of the Force Indias have gone past. As Steerage is going into the pits, his teammate is staying out. Steerage is going on to a soft quite earlier than I thought actually. That's going to be a gamble, but the softs do last 10-11 laps, so they will start to round out towards the end, so we'll have to wait and see. Well, let's see where Steerage is. Steerage is going on to a set of softs now. Hamilton is pitting as well, so that looks like he did a double stat there. By the looks of things, Steerage was very close to Freyhard there. Ninja Nuke's jump smashes Sam, but Sam's jump, they keep switching. Oh, that was a bit of a slide from Ninja Nuke. Ninja Nuke's gone into the grass. He's going to have Jack, I think. He's going to have Jack under pressure as well, going side by side. This is to be honest, this is a very nice helicopter shot. But it doesn't really matter about Jack, as Jack has got a time penalty. Where is Ninja Nuke? He is in 5th and he's 1.1 seconds behind his teammate. Edited Fawn. He's going to get past Jack quite convincingly there. Angle should do not too bad. He's about 4 tenths behind Leper. Rampage gaining another time penalty for this session. I think, to be honest, most people have got time penalties. And Edited Fawn's ARS is starting to die. So he needs to be a lot careful in deploying and harvesting his energy. So let's jump back into the battle for the net lead. Steerage 4 tenths behind Freyhard now. He's on newer and much softer tyres, so... And Freyhard is putting up a fight at the moment. This is good for him. As Hamilton has got a penalty as well. Hamilton is down in 9th now. I will talk about him later as Freyhard had a little bit of a lag spike, I think. But looks like they got it together. Hamilton, Steerage goes past him quite easily there. I will check the penalties in a minute, but there is still a battle to follow. Freyhard, the number 21 car. Steerage, the number 97, I believe it is. Number 97 car. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there we go. And if you are liking the content you're seeing in ILR so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on so you know when ILR streams next. And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We are ILR League on Twitter. We are at 2,000 followers now, which is insane. So thank you to everyone that's been supporting us for these last 2 years, even though I've only been at ILR for less than a year. So very impressed with the hard work and the commitment that these guys, these drivers have shown to the league so far. Very hard now, 1.3 seconds behind Steerage now. So Steerage really needs to concentrate on building up that 3 seconds so he can get the win. Shapalili in ILR5 yesterday had to do the exact same thing. He thought he was going to bottle it, but he actually did that really well. So props to Shapalili. If you're still watching the Shapalili, hello. But he's probably not anyway. But he might be watching this back, you never know. So let's see if there's any more battles. Blazer guns on Hamilton. Hamilton's got past blazer guns. Street Gamer might have another look at blazer guns actually in these next couple of laps. I won't be surprised if they do that, but I will be a bit shocked. Yep, Hamilton is already pulling away, so I think the challenge, for laser guns, is pretty much gone at this stage. So he's got a little bit of making up to do, but he's got some time to make it and make it stick. Street Gamer has got a 3-second penalty, so he's got to find less time. Well, more time if you think about it. Now, since it's getting a little bit quieter on track, this will give me a good opportunity to check the penalty situation. So let me do that now, if I remember where the option button is. There we go. So, race director. So, Jason is leading, but he's on the hard tyres and he's still yet to stop. Steerage has got 1 penalty. He hasn't got any warnings since his first warning after his penalty, so that's all good. Freyhard, he's only got 1 warning, so basically Steerage has to be 3 seconds clear. Sam hasn't got any penalties. He hasn't got any warnings. He's back to his clean, usual self, as we see in these past races. Because Sam, last race, in Austria, he got loads of penalties, and to be honest, it wasn't like him because he rarely gets any penalties. So that comes to me as a bit of a shock, as very hard, almost had a little bit of a moment there. Oh no, our new driver is out of the session, he's retired. What's happened to him? Let me just follow Rampage to see if I can follow him. No, actually no, let me follow Jack. I don't think I'm going to catch him in time. I won't be surprised if it's through Baggett's and Beckett's. As Jack almost had a bit of a moment. You might have saw this on the stream, but my eyes were probably too fast to catch it. I don't think I am going to catch it, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame. A lot of people do tend to lose it here, though. Yeah, I didn't manage to get it. His car's got removed, so... yeah, that's a bit of a shame. So, that is our second retirement of this evening, but everyone else is still there. There's quite a lot of people on charge to get their first point. Maybe to get more points. Jason is pushing it up on the fuel, so he needs to save some fuel. He wants to make it to the end. But knowing him, I'm sure his fuel will make it to the end anyway. Jason's going to catch up to Blazer Gun soon as well. Freyhard is going to be under pressure from Smasher Sam, though. Even though they're on no penalties, if Steerage is not able to get clear of those 3 seconds, it could be between Freyhard and Smasher Sam for the race victory. So, this is very important. Oh, no! No! Freyhard has got a 3 second time penalty. I thought I would get onto a stream and have no commentators' curses, but that didn't work. Sorry, very hard if you're watching this back. I did the worst bottle on the stream yesterday in ILR. I called the British Grand Prix the Brazilian Grand Prix, but there we go. That was in the start, and I jinxed myself, and quite a lot of the ILR5 guys gave me a little band for it. I laughed with them, to be honest, because, yeah. I actually found it quite funny that I bottled it. Usually I'm like, for God's sake, but for this one, I actually quite laughed myself. As Bibbin is out. Right, let's see what's happened to Bibbin. I can't because Jack is in the pits. Oh. I think Bibbin must have retired in the pits, I think. No, not in the pits, I can't remember. But anyway, steerage is clear that 3 seconds at the moment, but the soft tyres will start to die, so he's got to eat more time and try and save his tyres all at the same time. It's going to be quite hard. Oh, and Revolution's retired as well, and we got virtual safety cars, so this could be good for Ninja Nuke actually. He could dive it into the pits. No, probably not. Edited Fawn is going to use the opportunity. He's hoping that the virtual safety car is not going to end soon. He's going to gain loads of time actually in those pit stops. So this is a really good strategy call for Edited Fawn. I thought he would go on another set of sauce, but no, he's going on to a set of mediums. If I was him, I would go on a set of sauce, to be honest, to try and gain more position, but I don't think he wants to lose it as DRS is enabled. So he lost a bit of time, but not as much time as a normal pit stop. So good on Edited Fawn. Good call. As there's a little bit of a slide from Edited Fawn as he tries to get his tyres up into normal temperature, which he's trying to do anyway. So we will have to wait and see what happens. We have got 4 more laps to go, or 5 laps to go. Who do you think is going to win this race? Can steerage stay clear that 3 seconds? Actually, no. He doesn't have to now because Freyhard has got that penalty, so we still have to because the Smasher Sam was right behind. So let's look at the leader gap a minute. So between steerage and Freyhard, 4.1 seconds. So at the moment, steerage is all right. But steerage can't afford to make any mistakes. He wants to get his second win in a row to try and catch up to Smasher Sam in the Drivers' Championship. Steerage wants to get that second Drivers' Championship in a row. There could be a few people trying to stop him, but you never know. I'll follow Smasher Sam actually, going past set 2 now. I really need to know the turn numbers. The only things I know are the turn names, really. Thank goodness it's the weekend on Saturday, because my voice is dying. So I will have a chance to rest it anyway tomorrow. I think, yeah, I definitely do have a cold developing. But there we go, I'm still hanging on for dear life at the moment. But it's been a good race so far. It's been great to watch. Probably up there with Austria. Austria was still really amazing, but the first half of the race for Britain was absolutely incredible. So it is definitely up there in the top races of the season so far. So the drivers can definitely put a pat on the back, so we're doing so well. I can already see some flags flying for the drivers. Ninja Nuke setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So he's trying to find some time for his teammate, which could be done as well. Jason has pitted, he's on the softs. And he's at the fastest lap, so he's beaten Ninja Nuke's fastest lap time, which to be honest is not really that of a surprise really, but he is doing very well on a pad. I wonder, to be honest, I wonder where he's going to be in terms of penalties. Don't really know, but we'll have to find out soon. And don't forget, the F1 2019 game comes out at the end of June. I hope you're all as hyped as I am for the new game to come out. I'm super excited. I haven't pre-ordered my copy yet. I haven't decided where I'm getting it from yet, but I'm probably going to get it the same place I did before because it's great. So I'm really looking forward to the new game, to be honest. But I will be at work the week it comes out. I don't think I'm booking that week off because a week after the release, well, a week following that release is my job interview thing, progression thing. So I can't really take that week off, unfortunately, which is a shame. But my job comes first. And Sam is about 3 tenths behind Freyhard now. He's eking into the time. Steerage must be loving this because he's able to claw back the gap and claw back on a deficit, which is able to do. Left has got a time penalty. Sam dives it in around the inside of Freyhard there, but not quite at the moment though. 1.5 laps left to go. Pretty much steerage in the bag. Hopefully steerage doesn't get another penalty as Leper is now out of the session. So another loss for the Ferrari driver. So we only got one Ferrari driver left in this session. It is quite difficult actually because you've done so many laps in the race, and then if you retire towards the end, it's quite difficult. There were moments yesterday that I was having such a horrible race, so I thought I'll just give up now, but one, I would get told off, and two, I could still get a finish and still beat my reliability rate, so that is what the guys have got to think about. If they finish, it's better than retiring, so they just got to keep at it really. And that's what Jack is doing at the back, which is good for him. Don't forget they're only allowed to use line in this tier. It's the final lap. Can Smasher Sam get past Freyhard on the final couple of corners? Smasher Sam is going to have benefits of DRS going through the end of sector 1 here. He is now going to get the edge here, probably, maybe. Freyhard is already pulling away from Smasher Sam, so it looks like we're going to have some good points for the Force India team as Ninja Nuke is in 4th as well. But at the moment, the one that's played a strategy to perfection this race, who's done mediums to softs, like I said at the beginning, he was overtaken by Sam and Freyhard at the beginning of the race, but when they pitted, Steerage had the better grip and got past Freyhard, and that is what he needed to do to make sure that he has got his 2nd win in a row. He has won his home Grand Prix in a Mercedes. A massive well done to him. He takes the full 25 points. Due to Freyhard's time penalty, Smasher Sam gets P2. Freyhard's first podium, that is a good on him. And Ninja Nuke in 4th. Hamilton in P5. Let's see where Jason comes out, because the penalty's still to be decided. Here comes Blazer Guns. I think Blazer Guns and Jason had similar penalties, I think, so. And Edited 4 now scored an unserved stock go, but Blazer Guns had more penalties than Edited 4, so that's probably why. So got a few more finishes then. So that has been a really good race from all the drivers. Vanquisher's going to get some points, which will be a relief for him. And Rampage is going to get some points too, which will be really good result for the Haas driver. No, the Sauber driver. I thought it was the Haas driver, but Vanquisher is the Haas driver. So double points for Haas, double points for Mercedes, double points for Force India. and the standings did not update in time. So what I'm doing is I am just doing this a second. So I'm just getting the party ready just to make sure everybody is ready for interview. Here he goes. Here goes Steerage as Brendan Lee. Love it. So an all British podium. The British fans are cheering in the grandstand. They're loving this. They're going to party way into the night tonight. So let's get your results for the British Grand Prix. Steerage takes the win with Sam in second. Sam, the only person not to get penalties. Fanguisher, 17 seconds worth of penalties. Wow. But anyway, we've got Steerage first, Sam second, Freyhard third, Ninja Nuke fourth, Hamilton fifth, Jason sixth, Edited Form seventh, Blazer Guns eighth, Fanguisher ninth, Rampage in 10th. Now, what I am going to be doing is I am going to see if any of the guys are available for interview. I'm going to add them now. So just give me a second. And I need to add Freyhard Wiz as well. So, I've got full 3 added on my friend list, so I'm going to invite them to the party. You can hear the music in the background. Is there a way to mute this? I don't know, but anyway. So, we've got Steerage. Where are you, Smasher Sam? I'm trying to find you. Because I swear I've added you guys. So, probably makes sense by me load. Just give me a second. They probably need to add me, that's probably why. Alright, I'll add Steerage in, I'll add George, and then Sam will follow suit once I add him anyway. So, actually, what I could do is I could see what I can do. But whilst I try and get the others into the party, I need to do this. Hold on a second. There we go. And I think we're just waiting on Freyhard as well. I will send him an invite. There we go. I think we've got the top 2 anyway, so I'll wait for Freyhard to come in. We'll start with our winner. Steerage, well done on your win again. You had that 3-second penalty, but you were able to claw back on that deficit. How does it feel to win your home Grand Prix? You must be delighted.
Yeah, nice to get 2 on the bounce as well. It's a tricky track, not an easy one to win, but yeah, the qualifying was obviously a bit interesting with the rain, so made the starting tyres obviously free to everyone.
Yeah.
Me and my teammate obviously deciding a little bit differently. That's what I'd practiced for all week, to be honest, was mediums to soft, so I knew that was what I was going to do, so it worked out. I had some good battling with Sam. It was hopefully fair from his end. I know it was from my end, but it's always enjoyable to race against people when it's defending hard like that. And congrats to Freyhard as well. I thought he did a really, really good race, one of the best I've seen him do. So congrats to those 2 on the podiums, and yeah, it was a good race, enjoyable.
Yes, how hard was it when you found out you got that penalty? How hard was it to try and make sure you get those 3 seconds between your rivals? Because it must have been difficult.
Yeah, obviously the penalty early on wasn't ideal. I think I was defending against Sam so much that I kind of just pushed a bit too hard at times and ran the track limits a little bit too much, which can happen at times. But I knew I needed to keep him behind me for my strategy to work because when those guys pitted, Freyhard, Sam and Ninja, they all seemed to be sort of battling each other on mediums. So when I was out on my mediums, I managed to put my ERS up a little bit and push. So I managed to jump Sam in the pits, and then obviously getting past Freyhard quick was important because I needed to, as you say, gain that 3 seconds. But I felt like I had the pace on softs to get the 3 seconds. So fortunately, it was enough. But as I say, Freyhard did a really good job. So I think that's the best I've seen him drive. So congrats to him, and also Sam was P3. So they did well.
Yes, and you did well as well. The next track is Germany. How are you looking for that? Are you looking to take? I don't think there's any Germans in this tier, but are you looking to take a win in Germany? How are you looking on that track?
Yeah, so this part of the season's the bit I thought I would enjoy. Obviously, it's a shame with what happened earlier on in the season. I didn't pick up 1 or 2 more wins, but that can happen. So yeah, I mean Germany is one of my better tracks in terms of the flow of it. I really enjoy the flow of it. Same as this one really. So I'll just do the best I can, and hopefully that'll be enough. But there's a lot of good drivers in here, so I'm not going to take anything for granted, to be honest.
Yes, and we're looking forward to seeing you battling again next week. And we've got our P2 man. Due to penalties, it was Sam. Some great battling all race from you towards all that race actually. So not a win for you today, but oh excuse me, my throat is killing me today. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say, but another podium for you. Very consistent. How do you feel about that race? Was that what you were expecting? I know the win was in your sights, but
obviously very, very frustrating for me. I felt like I had the pace, but 5 o'clock today my wheels started to stop working. I don't know why. And I had no force feedback in the whole race, which I felt like cost me the win today. But yeah, I felt like it cost me the win, but a bit frustrating with the battles. I feel like very hard. I don't want to cause anything, but I feel like you were moving a bit too aggressively on the straights. You moved once and then a couple of times extra, which I think it were a bit over the top. But again, with me, I wasn't aggressive enough. I feel like the incident with Hamilton, nothing I could have really done there. I think it's just a racing incident. I left him more than enough space, and there were hardly any contact on my screen. And then yeah, I had the pace, but and then my wheel nearly fell off in the last couple of laps. I just had no force feedback. Nothing really went right. But yeah, I still got 18 points. Still got a healthy championship lead. Then going on to Germany, it's an okay track for me. I'll hope to get my wheel fixed for that because yeah, these tracks, I like the flow of them, as they had said. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully my wheel being fixed for next week and being able to have more pace.
How did that change your practice going into the race, knowing your force feedback was going? Because you were driving looking like you did have force feedback, but how does that change in terms of strategy? Was it going to be the same for you, or did you have to just change it a little bit?
Well, I had to change it a little bit because I couldn't go as aggressive because I couldn't really tell when I was sliding or not. I nearly dropped it out of turn 1 when stage came into the pits. I got a bit too excited, but yeah, I'll take P2. To say where I was earlier on, it's not a bad recovery drive.
Yes, well done to you, and please, and we've got our P3 sitter, our first podium for Freyhard. A big well done to you. Some awesome job for you, pretty much all race for you. How does it feel to get your first podium of the season? You must be delighted, especially in your home Grand Prix.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Had a lot of chances a few races ago, but haven't really been 100% for them. But I think today it was crucial to get a good launch off the line, and I think I did. I gained 2 positions, and obviously steerage on the different strategies, so I ended up going into P1 within the first few laps, and it was just important to see the race out. Obviously, I know the guys behind me have got a lot more pace than I do, so I'm not, you know, looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to see the race out. Obviously, I know the guys behind me have got a lot more pace than I do, so I'm not, you know, looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't know, trouble. I'm just looking to cause a lot of, I don't race fights and stuff like that. But it was crucial after the first stint to keep Sam behind me because I know he had a lot of pace and we were on the same strategy and stuff like that. I knew Steerage was already gone, so I just didn't fight him too much there. Obviously, Sam criticizing my weaving. If he wants to, address it, then he can just message me. We'll have a friendly conversation about it. But yeah, I'm not gonna say anything now. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good race.
Were you starting to struggle towards the end with your tyres when you were battling with Sam, or were you feeling okay towards the end of this race, or were you concentrating on getting it home?
I think I don't think the tyres were too bad, to be honest. I think ERS was running a bit low. That virtual safety car obviously helped out a lot for everyone.
Yeah.
But I think ERS management needs to improve for me personally. But yeah, it was a good fight between me and Sam towards the end of the Grand Prix. It was respectful. We left enough room for each other. But yeah, I'm fortunate to pick up that 3-second penalty towards the end. I tried to keep it clean for most of the race. 2 warnings in the beginning, and then the last one a few laps from the end, which is really disappointing. But yeah, let's move on. P3 is good enough.
And how is that changing your momentum going into Germany? You must be feeling a little bit more positive now.
Yeah, especially for Germany, since it's not a track I'm too good at personally. Memories last year in APS, I don't have that much pace on it, but looking to practice a lot this week to get that pace back, and yeah, see if I can aim for more of those podium finishes.
Yes, massive well done to you, and good points for the constructors as well. That's it for today then. Thank you so much for watching ILR3 Xbox. As always, Jack will join me back in the commentary box next week. Well done to our podium sitters, Steerage, Freyhard and Smasher Sam, and also well done to our Supercharger Award winner Rampage. I have remembered this time. But anyway, thank you for listening. We will see you again same time next week for the German Grand Prix in ILR3 Xbox. And don't forget, there is all the other PS4 tiers on Sunday as well to watch for more British Grand Prix action. But see you next week, guys. Have a good evening. Good night.